Good day to you. This is Todd. I'm a regular dude walking in the Word. Hey, it is Sunday, so what does that mean? It is Sunday in Psalms. We are in the seventh episode, so that means we are doing Psalm 7 today. And it's entitled, Coming to the Lord in Humility. When David writes this particular psalm, he starts out, and I'll give you the progression, what he says here, but he starts out with humility. He comes to the Lord, not all high and mighty, like, God, you got to do this for me because I'm, great David. No, he comes in humility and saying, Lord, if I've done something wrong, then deal with me on it, okay? So let me give you the progression, what happens here in Psalm 7, okay? First of all, David asks God for help, okay? And then he shows his humility, and he's open-hearted about it when he is talking to God, crying out to God, but saying, if there's something wrong with what I've done, if I've harmed somebody and I shouldn't have, then deal with me with that, okay? And then the third thing is he asks God to destroy his enemies, okay? And so pretty harsh there because the enemies are after him. And then the fourth thing is he shows how the enemy will be destroyed with their own evil. It's like, he says a term like, they're digging a pit and they're going to fall in their own pit, okay? And then the fifth thing, the last thing, is he thanks and gives praise to God. So let's read this, but I want you to see the point here of what I'm teaching today is this, that David comes to God with complete humility. And not, a lot of times we come all cocky like, oh, God, you got to help me because I'm Mr. Todd. But no, we're just a regular guy, okay? So let's read. It's Psalm 7, all right? It says this, and I'm reading it today out of the Christian Standard Version. It says, prayer for justice. And this is of David, which he sang to the Lord concerning the words of Cush, a Benjamite. Lord my God, I seek refuge in you. Save me from all my pursuers and rescue me, or they will tear me apart like a lion, ripping me apart with no one to rescue me. So that's the first part there. He's asking God for help. Lord, you got to help me with this, okay? Verse 3, Lord my God, if I've done this, if there is injustice on my hands, if I've done harm to one at peace with me, or plundered my adversary without cause, may an enemy pursue and overtake me. May he trample me to the ground and leave my honor in the dust. Okay? So that's the second part. That's the part where he's coming to God with humility and he's open-hearted about it. He's not trying to hide anything. And he lists out this stuff there. He says, if I plundered my adversary without cause, that's the big thing. So he's coming to God and he has the humility. All right, let's move on here. Verse 6, and this is where he asks God to destroy his enemies. Rise up, Lord, in your anger. Lift yourself up against the fury of my adversaries. Awake for me. You have ordered a judgment. Let the assembly of the people gather around you. Take your seat on high over it. The Lord judges the peoples, and vindicates me, Lord, according to my righteousness and my integrity. Verse 9, let the wicked come to an end, but establish the righteous. The one who examines the thoughts and emotions is righteous to God. My shield is with God, who saves the upright in heart. God is a righteous judge and a God who shows his wrath every day. If anyone does not repent, he will sharpen his sword. He has strung his bow and made it ready. He has prepared his deadly weapons up. He tips his arrows with fire. Okay, so that's the section there that he's asking God to destroy his enemies. But he's also praising God and elevating God, saying, God's over everything. So let's move on. This next section is where he shows how the enemy will be destroyed with his own evil. Okay, sometimes you run across people and you're like, they don't need help destroying themselves because they're doing a good job of destroying themselves on their own. Okay, and this is what Paul's praying for. See, the wicked one is pregnant with evil. He conceives trouble and gives birth to deceit. He digs a pit and hollows it out, but fell into the hole he had made. His trouble comes back on his own head. His own violence comes down on top of his head. Okay, so here David is saying, basically that the enemy is being destroyed because of his own stupidity, and it's coming back upon him. All right, in this last section, the last verse here, it's where he thanks and gives praise to God. I will thank the Lord for his righteousness. I will sing about the name of the Lord Most High. That's probably one of the most important verses here, is that last verse. I will sing about the name of the Lord Most High. So, in your day today on Sunday here, remember that. I will sing about the name of the Lord Most High. And also, when you are talking to the Lord, come to him in humility. Not all high and mighty like you're some great guy, but come to him in humility. Thank you for watching. I'm a regular dude walking in the Word, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we continue our journey. We're back in Ephesians tomorrow. Thanks. We'll see you then.